Hello, my name is Saipan Saihan, and this is my presentation for Introduction to Global Ethics. So today I look at one small choice at work, and I use the idea of immunocan. My example is falsifying information at work, and that means changing a record to hide the truth. I will explain can big rule in simple word. Can call it the categorical imperative. At the end, I look at one strong argument against can. And here for slide 2, here's my plan. First, what tautology mean? Then my example. Then the three formulation one at a time. At the end, one argument against can, and my answer. And also you don't need to know can to follow this. And let's go to the slide 3. Tautology comes from the Greek word for duty. It means some actions are right and wrong by themselves. The result do not change this. Can say only one thing is always good. A good well pick an action because it's right, not because it's useful. Can say there are two kind of rule, and for the first kind, had and if in that. If you want to keep your job, do not change the report. And this rule is weak. It stop working when nobody is checking, and the second kind had no if. It just say do not change the report. Can say moral rule are the second kind. And let's go to the slide 4. And for the three formulation, I can give three formulation for this rule, and there are like three tests. Test 1 is universal law. Only use a rule you can accept for everyone. Test 2 is humanity. Never use a person only as a tool. Test 3 is the kingdom of N. Act like the lawmaker in a group of free and equal people. And these are not three different rules. They are three views of one rule. So if an action is really wrong and it fails all three tests, and let's go to the slide 5, the scenario. Here my example. A night worker check the end of the day report and the number do not match. To find the real reason would take many hours, like so many hours. It would also start a big check on the whole team. So he changed two numbers. Now the report look fine, but I picked this case because it's so normal and the harm looks so small, and the chance of being caught is small, and he can tell himself he's helping his team. Can touch the rule behind an action, so I must say my rule clearly. My rule is this: when an hornet record make trouble for me, I will change it so it looks correct. So for the slide 6, tag 1 explain. The first tag says this: only use a rule that you can accept as a law for everyone. Can it not only Can it not only asking about research? He is asking a harder question. Would the rule still work in a world where everyone follow it? A rule can fall into two ways. First way, the rule break the thing is neat. Can call this it a perfect duty. That means never no special cases. Second way, the war can exist, but nobody sensible would want to live there. So for the slide 7, tag 1 applying. Step 1, make my rule a rule for everyone. Every worker changes record when the truth is not easy. Step 2, look at that wall. Record now mean nothing. No manager, no owner, and no cat believe it report. For step 3, test my rule again in this wall. my rule needed people to believe a fourth record, but in this war, nobody believed any record. So changing it had no point at all. So this is a perfect duty. And here the main idea, changing record only work because more records are true and expand the trust that honor work fail. So for the slide 8, yeah, the second tag say this, treat people yourself and other always as an and never only at a mean. A mean it a two, so never use a person only at a two. The word only is very important here. Using people is normal. When I take a taxi, I use the driver to get to the work, and that's fine because he agreeing and he know. Can say only one thing is wrong here. Using someone in a way they could not agree because you hide the truth. So here is a simple tag. Could the person still agree if they knew everything? Yeah. If you answer need them not to know, you are using them only at the two. So for the slide 9, so who is being used here? The manager, she make money try from a report make to Twitter. The auditor, that is the person who checked the number, he get proof make to but the check not to show the truth. The only worker they are saved from a picture but nobody asked them. And can vote at 1 more percent the worker himself. Can say we have duty to ourselves too, lying hard your own power. To think at a free person, none of these people could agree to a fourth record. But that is still true even if nothing bad ever happened. So for the slide 10, it's gonna be the tag 3. The tag asks you to act like a lawmaker. Imagine a group of three thinking people who respect each other. Can call it the kingdom of Ant. Yeah, and this tag adds one big idea: autonomy. Autonomy means you give the law to yourself. So the rule does not come from a boss and not from fear. No, a thinking person make the law and then follow it. No lawmaker would write, change record when it is easy. Working for that law means working to be liked by everyone else. And this tag a 100 question. Do I want this rule for everyone or do I only want a special rule for myself? That special rule show is not a law at all. So for the slide 11, it's gonna be objection and reply. I want to be fair to the strongest argument against Kant. So only looking at a result, utilitarian will say this. Suppose the mistake is very small and hurt nobody. Reporting is not a big stressful check, and in the end nothing changes. So the small line make more people happy than the truth does. That's a serious argument. Can answer does not look so strict, but here's my reply. So for a person who say no harm, it's a person who gain from saying it. So the counting is not so fair. Also, the result go further than we can see. Hidden mistake can hide system program or stealing, and more important, can do not ask what will happen. He ask what rule you accept when you act. So for the slide 12, it's gonna be the summary, and let me repeat the main point. Tag 1, the rule break the record keeping it needed, and tag 2, manager, auditor, and worker get a report he could not agree to. And tag 3, no lawmaker would write this rule. He only want a special rule for himself, and all 3 tag agreeing. And here the most important point, changing a work record is wrong before everyone find out, and it's still wrong if nobody ever find out. And thank you so much for watching my presentation. Have a good day.